For more on all of this, we bring in NewsNation's Leland Vittert, host of On Balance and co-host of NewsNation Prime Special Report. Good morning to you, Leland.
Hey, good morning. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. You know, the number of infections is so small, mostly asymptomatic, as Kelsey mentioned. It ends up being only 1/1000th of the Shanghai population. Still so strict, and this public outcry. But what does it mean for those of us here at home in the United States?
Strict doesn't even really begin to describe what a lockdown in Shanghai means. It's 25 million people who cannot leave their homes. The pets of those who are tested positive are wholesale slaughtered in the streets. People are arrested if they dare go outside. They're delivered 2 or 3 goldfish and a couple of pieces of vegetable to sustain themselves for a whole week. So it's unfathomable by modern standards, the suffering that goes on in these cities that are being locked down. But we remember, the supply chain crisis and things that were out of stock and empty shelves. Well, Shanghai, as Kelsey points out, not only provides, finished goods, Volkswagens, Teslas, that kind of stuff, but it is the precursor of so much that the United States makes every day and the rest of the world manufactures. The ripple effect of this just continues. Right now, there's 300 plus cargo ships just waiting outside of Shanghai to load goods to bring to America. That's 300 ships of stuff that is going to be further and further delayed getting here. You put on top of that sort of where this is headed. China views COVID as this sort of national scourge, if you will. And after the outbreaks in Wuhan, they've decided to go to a COVID zero policy. They sort of spent the past 2 years making fun of the United States and the Western world that dealt with COVID and didn't lock people in their homes for weeks on end. Now they're feeling that effects because every COVID case is viewed as an affront to the Chinese Communist Party, hence why you see the kind of lockdowns and measures they take.
It's so, as you mentioned, and thank you for giving us perspective on this, it's so cruel in some cases, because for so many people, they're not able to help their elderly relatives, they're not able to visit anyone, and we all have compassion for that. Do you think this is going to affect American companies? Will they make different choices now in terms of doing the business that they're doing in China?
Cruelty has been sort of a hallmark of the Chinese Communist Party for a long time. We're just now seeing it when you see those empty streets and you see the videos on Twitter of people's pets being killed and the real abject horribleness that's happening. That sort of brings it back to the United States in a way that we've never seen before. The flip side, you say ripple effects back to the United States. Well, companies have been talking about bringing things back to the U.S. for 2 years. Still haven't done it. Have we gotten better and certain companies try to move supply chains around? Sure, but you're still talking about China being the lifeblood of the worldwide economy in terms of making everything from pharmaceutical precursors to, as Kelsey's guest pointed out, medical equipment. There's all sorts of stuff that just over the past 2 years, we haven't been able to build factories to make. And the cheap drug that is Chinese goods is still something that most American companies are still very, very much addicted to.
Let's talk about this report that China has been expanding its nuclear arsenal over fears of a U.S. conflict for years now. Is there anything that anybody can do, including the U.S., to deter a conflict potentially between China and Taiwan?
Sure. You put the U.S. 7th Fleet out of Japan and you keep sailing it through the Spratly Islands and through the Straits of Taiwan, and you make it clear to the Chinese that they will meet the same fate in Taiwan that the Russians met in Russia, or the Russians met in Ukraine. And then you start sending the Taiwanese a lot more weapon systems that they want and that they're asking for, and the U.S. refuses to sell. The U.S. policy towards Taiwan is perhaps even weaker and more ambiguous than what the U.S. policy towards Ukraine was before the Russian invasion. And you have the Taiwanese begging the United States and the world for more help and for more assurances that they will be protected. And so far, those have not come. Now, how well the Ukrainians have fought against the Russians certainly give the Chinese pause. And we've heard a lot of reporting that the Taiwanese are learning from exactly how the Ukrainians did this. But there's not been the same kind of really strong worldwide rallying cry around Taiwan yet that has come around Ukraine.
And there's no indication that the Biden administration is going to be taking any action as a result of what's happening. Zero.
Zero.
All right. Thank you, Leland. As always, smart conversations, and you can watch more of those on his show, On Balance, every weeknight, including tonight. It starts at 7, 6 Central Time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.